Well, hello. Is your business struggling right now? You're not really getting much clients or traction. A lot of businesses are. I'm not trying to sell you anything right now. This is just basic information that will help you save your time. And if you use this info smartly, you'll be able to actually make quite a bit of money in the coming few months. But yeah, I do web development. We build a lot of websites for a lot of different clients all across the United States. And a lot of my clients are saying one and the same thing. I do not get much clients right now. Our business is slow. Like it's all over the place. It's not just your business. We actually go through the same cycle as well as a web development company. We also have a slow time about right now. So why is that happening, and how can you use this information so that you can actually make a lot of money really soon? It has to do with demographics data. It also has to do with the holidays. So yeah, watch this video to the very end. There's really critical information how you can use this to your advantage. So there's a lot of charts out there about the birthday distribution, which is kind of interesting. So I pulled up this one here from Reddit. You can look it up on Google. There's a lot of charts all over the place. This is the ChatGPT version that I've asked to recreate. I don't have time to go through and find the ultimate data source that would be absolutely 100% accurate. Just don't have time for that. So I'm looking at different charts and comparing them, and they have pretty much the same trajectory. There's the dip, and then there's a peak, and then it goes down. So kind of the same thing, right? We see that across here as well. From this Reddit thread, there's peak, and then there's huge peak, and then it goes down. So this is July through October. You can see that we have this really big peak of birthdays. What does that mean? That means that people have spent their money here. Birthdays are expensive. People buy gifts. Usually the gifts are junk, and usually that money is not spent on something that will reinvest money into the business or will make people rich again. Usually this types of expenditure is for things that you don't really need. So a lot of money wasted. The ones who have been in business selling junk, they have been able to profit, and they have been marketing right over here. So this is really heavy on marketing. Get the people to buy junk so they can spend their money here. You always want to market when people have money, and this is excellent time to market. If you shouldn't really be selling junk, but if you are selling junk, that's the time to market junk. Anyways, I'm digressing here. If your business is slow, that's because the money has been spent here. Like all of the money is gone. People, business owners included, they don't really have much money when it comes to October. Also, it's a really bad time for financials here. People have to also think about taxes. They're saving up on taxes. They also have to save up on different holidays, Thanksgiving, and there's going to be all sorts of different Halloween, Christmas, all sorts of different holidays. Like it's really spend heavy time over here, all up to until the December. I know, like the drop of birthdays is kind of coming down, which is good, but it's still a lot of money spent here. Now, when December ends and we get into January, that's when we have a very big drop of birthdays and not really much happening. But also, what's really important, this is roughly when people are making their New Year's resolutions. They want to start new projects. It's a new year. Everybody is gearing up to do something with their life. They want to change their life. They want to update, refresh, start new business. For us, start new business is important because that's when we get clients for web development business. We have a lot of new clients coming in at around February, because in January they will be making those New Year's resolutions and they will start to execute them. In February they will be calling us, get me a website, we're ready for a website, right? So also the taxes will be kind of starting to be, well, the tax money will be there already. Usually people would already have enough money saved up to pay taxes and they're ready to invest. So the start of the new year is excellent to start making money. But where do you want to market? Like, this is the gold mine. This is the gold mine of this conversation. Where do you want to market? You want to market before the New Year's. You want to market in this really, really heavy portion when it will seem that all of the money that you'll spend on marketing will go nowhere, because nobody will buy your product, nobody will spend their money. But you want to really double down on that subliminal messaging, New Year's resolution, check us out, get to learn our company, because once they are ready to invest, they need to know about you. So you really want to be there for like a month or two before they're ready to spend that money. So you really want to get your message out there to the public right around like November, December, so that the public knows about you. The public knows what you're all about. Alright, so a little bit about my company. We do web development and graphic design services, as I mentioned before. If you're looking to get your business rolling in the new year's, or if you have a website that needs to be updated, we'll be more than happy to help you out. Remember that website updates are tax reimbursable expense, so if you need to also find those tax expenses and get your website up to date, that's something that we can definitely work with. So yeah, check us out. There's a lot of really cool websites that we've developed in our portfolio. This is the first video in the series. We're going to be doing a lot of business related videos. They're going to be short and they're going to be really, really important for business owners. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, because you definitely don't want to miss those videos. I personally worked with so many companies. It's insane. We still work with so many different companies, and I can pretty much see what's happening in the industry across all different sectors. Tips and tricks and what I've learned will be shared in this channel, so you definitely don't want to miss what's coming.